He was born into the shadows of rock and roll royalty, and today, a Turner legacy ends. You won't believe the struggles and triumphs this man carried behind the scenes. Stay with me. At the end, you'll see how an unsung Turner changed the family's story forever. Imagine being born into one of music's most explosive families. Tina Turner, Ike Turner. The lights, the fame, the pressure. Now imagine trying to step out of those shadows and forge your own path. That's the story of Ike Turner Jr., adopted son, musician, producer, who died on the 4th of October 2025 at the age of 67. Just one day after his birthday, his passing marks not just the loss of a man, but the closure of a complex chapter in the Turner legacy. Ike Turner Jr. was born in 1958 to Ike Turner Sr. and Lorraine Taylor before Tina married Ike. After Ike and Tina married in 1962, Tina adopted Ike Jr. as one of her own. But the Turner household was far from peaceful. Tina and Ike's marriage was notoriously volatile, with abuse and storms behind the fame. Ike Jr. often found himself torn between loyalties. His father would pull him away from his mother's orbit, while his mother's demanding public life left little room for closeness. At one point, he worked briefly as Tina's sound engineer, but was later forced out, reportedly under pressure from Ike Sr. in later interviews. Ike Jr. confessed that by 2018, he hadn't spoken to Tina in over a decade. Despite the turmoil, Ike Jr. loved music. As a child, he tried multiple instruments: drums, piano, bass, refusing to limit himself. At just 13, his father pulled him out of school to manage studio work and go on tour. One of his proudest achievements came years later when he co-produced his father's 2006 album, Risen with the Blues, which won a Grammy for Best Traditional Blues Album in 2007. Yet his success was bittersweet. The same blood that fueled his music life also strained his relationships. His later years weren't easy. He battled heart problems for years. In September 2025, Ike Jr. suffered a stroke, which worsened his already declining health. Finally, on the 4th of October, he died in a Los Angeles hospital of kidney failure, just one day after turning 67. He outlived some and was preceded in death by others. His mother, Tina Turner, died in 2023 at the age of 83. His father, Ike Turner Sr., passed in 2007. Two of his brothers, Craig, who died by suicide in 2018, and Ronnie, who lost his battle with cancer in 2022, were also gone before him. Family members described Ike Jr. as more than a cousin, more than a brother, but his relationships with his siblings and mother grew distant over time. What does Ike Turner Jr.'s life teach us? Talent doesn't erase trauma. Even with Grammy wins and a powerful musical legacy, personal pain and fractured relationships haunted him. Identity and legacy was tough. He never wanted to be just Tina's son or Ike's kid. He fought for his own voice, and family can heal or hurt. His life showed the dual power of blood ties, protection, but also restriction. His contribution to Risen with the Blues remains a high note, proof that despite everything, he channeled his heritage into something meaningful. Even in death, his story raises questions. How do you belong in a family larger than life? How do you hold your own in the wake of legends? Ike Turner Jr. may not have been the most famous Turner, but his journey is a reminder that behind every icon is a complex web of love, pain, ambition, and loss. If this story moved you or made you curious to dig deeper into Tina Turner's history, Ike Turner's life, or the untold stories behind the music, drop a comment below and tell me which legacy you'd like to explore next. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and ring the bell so you never miss a story. Thank you for listening. See you in the next one.